Hello everybody, Cub Fan here. I'm back, and it's Friday, so you know what that means. A little Belgian white here. So I've been gone for close to a month now. I was in Yakima, Washington, with the National Guard, and we were doing some training with the Japanese uh, armed ground defense forces. They don't have an army, but they have like a their own country service force, and so we got to do some training with them, and that was pretty cool. I actually got home last weekend, but I haven't shot a video yet because I've just been busy. And the weekend I came home, there was a card show in town, so got some pickups and some things and such and stuff like that. So I didn't go crazy, but I raided the dollar boxes. And got some stuff from my buddy Steve and some things. So let's look at some cards. All right, we'll start here with the two guys right there. I did my buddy Steve. He's always got a lot of the little oddball things, and so I picked up that Billy Williams bobblehead for $10. I absolutely love this thing. Just pretty cool. I love my bobbleheads, and that's just Billy Williams. And then, funny story behind the headliners. Picked up the Sandberg headliner, and it's funny because I actually bought two of those, and the reason why is that at this mall, most of the guys there I know, so I try to spend a little bit of money at each table just to kind of, I don't know, it's a weird thing that I feel like I have to do, but I like to do it. So so my buddy Vern, he had two of them, and he had it for $2. So I was like, okay, I'll buy that. And he was like, oh well, for you only $1. So I was like, damn it. So I bought the other one, and then he was like, well, there's $2, and I was like, well, geez Louise. So I bought this for $1 as well too. But the funny story about this is the last card show I did, I actually sold him this for $3, and it was back on his table, and then I ended up buying it back from him for $1. So there's the 91 micro team set. It's got the chipper. It's got the Sandberg in it that I need for my PC. So that's a nice little pickup thing there. So anyway, on to what I got, and the first ones I'm gonna show you are actually part of the Sandberg PC, and this was an eBay purchase. But I picked up a Ryan Sandberg rookie card lot, and it came with the 82 Oklahoma City 89ers. That's right. I already own this card, but I love this card, and this one is actually a better copy than the one I own already. And then the other three, the tops, the Fleer and Donruss, and the way I look at it, you can't have too many of those. But I only paid $30 for that lot, so I was really excited about that. Thought that was a great price. Guy had to buy it now, and well, he actually had $29.99 best offer, and I shot him a couple prices, and then we were finally able to agree. So with that, we'll just stick with the Sandbergs. And picked up some more. These are just for the Sandberg PC. I already posted these on, except for that one. That's nice little Chris Bryant. But funny thing about that is, wow, I'm all over the place. So I already posted these on Super Collectors Unite. But another guy, Rich, he doesn't really have a lot of things that I usually buy. So I saw this Sandberg Gold. I like the Sandberg. $10 is not really what I like to pay for cards like this. But I just looked at it, and he told me he had the same price on the Bryant, $10, and he says, give me $10, you can have them both. So I just threw him a $10 bill, and I took them both. Don't really. I mean, the Bryant's cool, but what I really wanted was that Sandberg. And so on to the dollar bin pickups, and then I got a couple other bigger pickups that I'm pretty happy about. But got some. I went on a '90s kick, and I have this thing. It's like if you got a a '90s Hall of Famer for $1, I mean, it's just you can't really go wrong with it. So I went on a '90s and '80s kick. I picked up a Frank Thomas, just a good looking card, sharp, very well centered. Corners are nice, not a lot of chipping. If I was a PSA guy, I would say this would be like an 8 or a 9. And then picked up a Jim Thome Bowman. Love that card. And I couldn't believe this was $1. And I know this card is not as desirable as it once was, but I just remember when this card was just a monster, and you couldn't touch this for less than $40. And 20 years ago, that was just an awesome card. So it's just kind of cool to pick it up for $1. I've never owned one, always wanted one, so now I own one. So there it is. Picked up another Chipper Jones, the 91 Upper Deck, Ultra Update Bagwell. Good looking card, no chipping. And then I bought 2 of the 91 Tops Traded. Got the Pudge and the Bagwell. And here's some of the 80s stuff. Not a Hall of Famer, but Steve Sax and Mike Marshall. I mean, he was a decent player, but I was a big fan of Steve Sax. And then the Barry Larkin from '87 Toys R Us. Always kind of liked this subset. After the '87, they started going with the yellow borders and stuff, and it started looking toyish and kiddish, but I really like the black border Toys R Us ones. Just sharp looking cards. And then I got the George Bell. Didn't own one of his rookie cards. So just, it's $1. I'll pick it up. The Frank Viola and $85 Hershiser. I love these black borders, especially when you pick one up with minimal chipping. And then the Willie McGee, Ugliest Man in Baseball. Well, him and Otis Nixon. And then nice little Frank Thomas from 60 Tops. When he played with the Cubs. Not in a Cubs uniform, but the Cubs emblem. So, not exactly what I'm looking for, but close enough. And then the Dick Ellsworth. So there's my dollar bin pickups. And what was cool about it is I like a lot of these guys. And they do, it's like they have the dollar bins, but they'll do bulk prices. So the guy ended up giving them to me 7 for $5, so I just couldn't stop. And then some of the other little bit nicer pickups I got for the PC was able to pick up this I believe that's 64 no, sorry, 70 I think I want to say that's Kellogg's, but I'm not really, I could be way off. Not even for sure. But whatever, it's the 70 3D Superstars. It's actually not a cereal, it's the 70 3D Superstars. But the Ernie Banks, nice looking card. Picked that up for a couple bucks. And then, yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm real close. I'm only 2 cards short of completing the 69 Decal Edge. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that. But it's a project that's kind of weighed on me because initially I was excited about it. I thought that it was a very different, unique looking card, cool little set. But the more and more I play with it, the more just blah that the set really seems to me. So I lose interest in it. And but this was a good price for the Pete Rose. The one I have is absolute garbage. So this is a nice little upgrade. And then I needed the Brooks. And then this Brooks brings me up to only needing 2 more. I need the Maze, which is card number 33. And then I need the short print, which is yep, that guy. And then the last one is I was, from my buddy Steve, I was able to pick up the 64 Willie Stargell. Just a cool looking card. Always wanted his rookie card, but I'm not a huge fan of it. The floating heads, and just, some of the least expensive ones I don't have a problem picking up. But when you're paying more of a pretty penny for a card, the floating heads aren't necessarily my first go-to. So having the second year Stargell, just good shape. Edges the centering's a little off, but I mean for $15, and that's what I actually paid. I didn't haggle with that. To me, that was a fair price, and I didn't mind paying it. And then I also one of the little oddball things I picked up was one of these 64 Topps coins, and it's the 64 All-Star Sano. Pretty neat. Always like that. And then the same guy that had the dollar bins, he also had a $2 bin. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm silly. He didn't have a $2 bin. He had a $5 bin, but it was the deal he gave me was they're $5 a piece or 3 for 10. So I picked up 3, and I picked up the 2011 Pro Debut Christian Yelich, just sharp looking card. Yeah, I really like that card. It's one of his pre-rookies prospect card, because I think his rookie card is in 2013, but here's the 2011. Just a cool looking card. And then the DJ LeMahieu from 2011. This is his rookie card. He's having a hell of a season in New York, and he has an outside chance of winning the MVP this year. And then picked up a Ronald Acuna. Just the regular Topps. It's not the bat down or anything like that, but just, being able to pick that up for $3.33. You can't beat it. So there it is. There's my pickups. There's my pickups from the weekend show, and it's glad to be back, and I should be able to make some more videos. I should be home until the 1st of November, and then after that it's back to the grind. But so looking forward to talking to you guys some more and watching your videos. Thanks for watching, guys.